Coming up on Dude, Don't Just Lick Stuff.
So
Pretty spry.
Ancient henchman is pretty damn spry, full of life. And then he
Ooh.
can shapeshift into them.
Kirby style.
Yeah, but malicious.
But what is she more, rogue or bard?
Rogue.
No. No.
Right now, rogue. Now her stove's on fire. I'm like, no.
I know what this episode's going to be called.
With the stake and stabs through the umbrella. Ella, hey!
Fall.
It's Beaver time!
I've soiled my tunic.
Welcome back to Dude, Don't Just Lick Stuff, the Adventure Time Rewatch podcast with a flair for food. I'm Savvy, and with me is everyone's favorite brother, Seth. Say hi, Seth.
Hi, Seth.
Wow, we made it through on the first try.
I know. That's the first time, perhaps ever.
Perhaps ever that we've actually done that. So how are you today?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Anything of note today? I saw when you came in, you were doing like some witchcraft and wizardry, but
Well, one of the things of note, I should say, is that I no longer work on Saturday mornings.
woo!
So I actually have time to do stuff today.
Yes, witchcraft.
Witchcraft. No, witchcraft. I'm just making medicines,
Gotcha. Fun.
doing my thing.
Exciting.
Yeah, what about you? How was your day so far? What are you up to?
Woke up a little, not too late. Probably like, I woke up at like 7, saw it was like 7:30 or something. I freaked out, thought about work, and then I was like, oh, wait, no, I'm good. Fell back asleep till about like 9. And I was like, man, I gotta get up. And then I get texts because our dad and stepmom are out of town. They're in SoCal.
Okay.
And also then stepmom's sister is house sitting, and then stepbrother, who also lives there, I think he was working or something. So basically I'm home alone, and stepmom is texting me being like, hey, we're gonna have you do the garden and stuff. I'm like, shit, okay. So I get up. We have a fuck ton of plants. So our front porch has a bunch of plants. So I had to water all the front porch ones. But then we have our main garden, and then we have the back garden.
Yes.
So I had to do all
Lots
that.
of garden area there.
And with them, and like any responsible garden owner, you don't want to just spray like crazy.
Of course not.
You want to kind of shoot the water toward the bottom, so you're not burning the leaves and singeing them. So
Sometimes,
and like I said, there's a lot of plants. There's like definitely over 100 plants.
sometimes when I'm watering at night, I will spray the leaves so that it thinks that it rained. I don't know if that actually works.
I doubt it, but
But
the plant's
I'm
like, yes, it's raining.
I just like to help my plants feel like they're in their natural state.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, in peak of, I guess not peak of the day, but if they're wet by the time it's peak of the day, it can get bad.
It hurts them.
So I took a lot of
Especially
time doing
since
that.
you were a little late.
I was a little later than I wanted to be to start everything. I only planned on sleeping like 30 more minutes. It was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? I didn't set an alarm or anything, but just kind of trusted. I was like, I'll be up.
Trust.
And so I did all the gardening, and it was fun. It was peaceful. My Crocs got wet, so I'm not wearing my black Crocs today. I'm wearing my coffee-colored ones, as they're affectionately known as, mocha. Anywho, and that's pretty much been my day. And then I took copious notes, and then I was running a little. Yeah.
There's a lot that happened in this episode.
Yeah, and a lot of conflicts.
Yeah.
Because again, like one fun part about these kinds of episodes is like they really spell it out for you, because it's like each event is just linear
Its
and it
own
just
thing.
happens.
Yeah.
So
It's very segmented, this episode.
like how when we were talking about Enchiridion and like all the trials, I'm like, psh, easy,
Easy peasy.
Same kind of vibe here for that. But what episode is it, by the way?
It is season 1, episode 22, Henchman.
That it is. Do you have any goodies about maybe
There's so much happening.
like the title card, anything about that?
I got all the deets, all the credit. All
Well,
that
yeah,
stuff.
but I'm just wondering if that's going to be part of it. If not,
Not really.
okay,
The
then-
alternate title stuff, though.
got it. Credits. Roll them.
That's rolling credit sounds.
Sure. They always do that.
This aired August
14th.
23rd.
23rd. That's like
2010.
9 days off.
It's not that far. You would have been like within 30 days for any of
I was
this.
within 2010, so be grateful.
The director was...
Larry Lickleader.
Yes. Story by... You got it?
Tim McKeon, Meriwether Williams.
Yes. Written and storyboarded by Luther McLaurin and Cole Sanchez.
Got it.
You wouldn't have gotten this.
No, I was going to say Adam Muto in there somewhere.
No, creative.
Pendleton Ward, yes.
Synopsis. Are you ready?
Do you want me to guess this one too?
Guess it.
No.
Guess the
I can pull
word for word.
I could look up the Wikipedia article too.
So the synopsis is Finn takes the place of Marceline's henchman, and he finds out how hard it is to obey her strange ways.
That's it. Awesome. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. No, it's nice. I like it. No, it's nice. I like it. No, it's nice. I like it.
What's going
No,
on?
it's nice. I like it. I just thought there was going to be more.
You're like, that's it? Wow.
L. When I was first, like, what I remembered from this episode in my brain was that
In my mind.
was that they were both henchmen.
No.
And like, it's so like when I did watch it, I was like, so when's Jake getting in there? You know?
What's happening? It is henchman.
Yeah, but my brain heard henchmen.
Yeah.
Henchmen, because it's just pronounced that way too. Anyways,
Yes.
go on.
So, a little bit of trivia.
Yeah.
The
Ask it like trivia.
episode-
Ask it like trivia. That's my
Okay.
only request.
What was the episode originally titled?
Okay, that I don't know. Hench person. It was more inclusive, and they decided to
if
be.
only. If only it was more inclusive.
Oh, hench bitch. Slave.
The original title was Marceline's Slave Story.
I knew it.
And then Marceline's Henchman.
It was the opposite of what I said.
I was like,
A lot
nope.
less inclusive.
Yeah.
And they were like, probably shouldn't do that.
Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah.
It's like Marceline's slave trade.
Yo.
Because there was an exchange.
All right, go.
Oh, okay. You said you had so much stuff, so I just thought maybe there was more. Season 1, episode 22, Henchman. It opens with the boys playing in bones, and Finn sliding down this like giant rib cage or wing or something into another pile of bones, and Jake cheers him on. Do these bones to you kind of look like dragon bones?
A little bit.
A little bit? Like
little bit.
I thought like the skull shape was kind of like definitely
Big old bones.
big old bones. Skull shape was very reptilian, had a long tail, and looked like it had wings. So I thought maybe it's a dragon.
Perhaps.
And there was a bunch of like human like skulls under it, so maybe.
And it's like,
Human
okay,
dragon
so we know
encounter.
that this is post-apocalyptic, but like when when do the dragons come into play? Like
know.
what's that about?
I don't know.
We do know that there are dragons
Yes.
in the show.
Yes.
But they don't look like traditional dragons.
Not the European kinds.
That's true. Not the European kinds.
Anywho, Marceline kind of watches them from afar, smirking, observing, like,
Cooking up a little plan.
Yes, and the boys fall from a pretty good height and land really hard on the ground and start laughing. Jake appears to have a giant curved bone lodged in himself, and suddenly Finn hears crying, and he's like, someone's asking for help, or someone needs help.
Yeah.
He springs into action, runs away, not before Jake spits up this big old curved bone and is not far behind. Turns out they arrive to the clearing, and Marceline is just screaming, berating this very old man.
Very old man.
Said, what part of Henchman for Life? What part is it about Henchman for Life that you don't understand? This wrinkly jowled man, because he's got like straight up jowls. Wrinkly jowled man continues crying and begs, like, oh, come on, please. Finn's like, that's Marceline, the vampire queen. And he remembers her from the last encounter,
Of course.
obviously.
How could you forget?
They did not have, it was very mixed.
She stole your house twice, but then gave you your house back.
And then also give you a little kiss.
And also gave them on the cheek.
And,
But also spanked your hams.
right.
Problematic.
Unless you're into that sort of thing. Well, speaking of their last encounter, Jake is reasonably terrified. After all, she definitely, I mean, if he didn't put all his guts in his thumb, she would have killed him.
Yeah.
So he's very scared. But the old man pleads for compassion because he's so old, you know. Marceline maintains that henchman for life
Means
henchman for life. Exactly. And Finn is clearly thinking of a strategy as he's looking and asks Jake like if he's still afraid of vampires. We look over at Jake. He's in like a mug shape. He's in like a mug shape where it's like, concave.
He's folded in on himself.
Yeah, so he looks like you could drink out of him, which is a crazy sentence I never thought I'd say. But you could. And his face is at the bottom of the pit. And he's like, no, I'm not.
So there's the tree right there that has a carving A-T.
Oh, I missed that.
On it.
Adventure Time.
Yes. So in the trivia, it was like, that's probably meaning Adventure Time, right? But also it appears on the treehouse in Rainy Day Daydream.
Interesting.
A-T.
Who could that be? Adventure Time.
Adventure Time, probably. They were probably right.
Well, Marceline starts barking orders and telling... Yeah, she did that. And told the old man to fall down on the ground for her. Yeah. And he does. And God, so bony. It's so sad. And then she's like, cry for me. He expresses that he doesn't want to cry, but he will for her. And he sobs. And that's enough for Finn. Like he watched it long enough. He steps in and tells Marceline to knock it off. She retorts that she can make him do whatever she wants. Henchman for life. She then asks her henchman, amuse me. And then his joints and bones crack and he's getting up. Bad. He slowly gets up to his little cane. I forgot to mention he has a cane and he's just kind of like straight arm balancing on the cane with his feet vertical. And he's like
doing a one-hand handstand on the cane.
It's pretty impressive. And Finn's like, stop. This is horrible. She doubles down. She's like, actually, we're not done. Like, dude, keep doing that, but now jump around in a little circle. Which he's fucking nailing it.
He's doing great.
For about 1 million years old.
That's what he appears to be.
Yeah. And then, that is until his cane snaps and he tumbles to the ground, writhing in pain. Finn and Jake tend to the man and vow to set him free. Marceline toys with Finn's like, how do you think you can pull that off, hero? Finn's so compassionate, though. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. He's so compassionate. He says he'll do anything. Even
take his place.
Take my place. That comes way later.
Ugh, I hate that too.
Well, he said he'd take his place and basically be henchman just to set him free.
Let him go,
just
set him free.
Yeah, I think that's what happened there. Just so this man's not suffering anymore. And Jake, on the other hand, does not share that compassion. He hits Finn with a, dude, what?
Yeah, are you sure?
Marceline asks if you mean it. Yeah, he's like, are you sure, dude? Please? This is her plan, obviously, the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
We can tell.
And the henchman on the ground's like, oh.
Yeah, that's like, he literally like winces and like moans again. And then he's like, because he was pondering it for a second. And then he's like, no, I have to do it.
Yeah.
That's good enough for Marceline. And she immediately dismisses the henchman, says, henchman, you're free.
Woohoo! Bounces away.
Yeah, so
pretty
this
spry.
Ancient henchman is pretty damn spry. Full of life. He bounds away like a young man.
Like a young man.
Yes.
The original beginning of this episode was supposed to have Marceline rescuing Finn and Jake from a sudden fall off of a cliff. And then
like
Finn,
a life debt sort of thing.
Yeah, repaying her by being her henchman.
Gotcha. I think this is funnier.
This is funnier for sure.
Jake's like, Finn, what the fuck are you doing? Marceline takes this time to tease Jake and makes a very scary little demon face at him. And he's like, ah! He yelps and hides behind Finn because he's scared.
He's scarred.
And then Finn explains that he couldn't just let that man suffer any longer and that his code of honor wouldn't allow it. Paladin.
Speaking of Marceline scaring Jake, so at some point in this episode, she kind of like turns into a wolf face thing, like pretty soon, right?
Yeah, it's the next thing.
Is it the next thing?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, it was either the first one or right after. So she turns into a wolf to scare Jake. But according to the post on the Frederator blog, Marceline's dress in this episode is made of Y-wolf skin, the creatures from last episode.
Yeah. Y-wolves.
Ironically, of course, she turns into a wolf to scare him. But this is...
Oh, God. I have a theory. Again, you haven't played Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which is a great game, by the way. But if there's a character named Minoko, he's like this, like, he kind of looks like one of those monkeys. Anyways, basically, the way he gets
like
his power is, and the way it's like the Monaco or whatever, like, like they're like the white ones with like the red face. Sometimes I think they take baths.
Isn't that bonobo?
No, bonobo's a whole different thing.
Okay.
Anyways, doesn't matter. Anyways, the way he...
I was going off the sound of the name.
It's okay. The way he gets like his powers is like whatever enemy he beats,
Yes.
he cuts off their foot, and then he
Ooh.
can shapeshift into them.
Kirby style.
Yeah, but malicious. And so now I'm thinking the Wolf skin. I'm like, maybe that's,
Yeah.
it's a Minoko situation.
It could be. Well, we do find out later with
No.
Marceline's powers. What?
No, I want my theory to be right.
No, we do find
Oh.
we do find out later with Marceline's powers in the whole. I don't know if you even got to the stakes arc.
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't watch. I don't know if I finished it.
Okay.
I got pretty far.
Because that is where we find out how she gets
You're
her
right.
powers.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's kind of a similar situation.
Does not cut off a feet.
But the other part of this is like a cultural reference thing where it kind of alludes to the whole vampires and werewolves being enemies.
It was 2010. It was really popular in 2010. We watched them. We saw the trailers very recently.
We sure did see the trailers recently.
That's Twilight Saga.
For no reason.
Wink.
Wink. But yeah, so that's a very popular like cultural thing or media thing, right? Of like werewolves and vampires being enemies. So that's what that dress was.
So thank you for that explanation. But I wish that wasn't interrupted because I have a thing where it's how I said that his code of honor wouldn't allow it. And I said paladin.
Yes.
Immediately, Marceline mocks Finn for being a goody two-shoes.
Of course.
Rogue. I was right. Rogues and paladins very famously do not get along.
Oh, you're saying Marceline's a rogue?
Yeah. I feel vindicated.
But what is she more, rogue or bard?
Rogue.
No. No.
Right now, rogue. This makes Jake angry, and he's confident enough to snap at her. Well, knowing his phobia, she immediately challenges with the yes, Jake.
In the wolf form.
In wolf form,
There you go.
shapeshifts into werewolf, and then gets real close to him and asks, "What do you want to talk about?" Jake tries to stay strong for a second, can't help it, runs again right behind Finn, grabs his leg like a kid in a grocery store. He says, "I want to help you out of this, man, but she scares the filling out of my donut." And he wants just to leave, thinking like, we could just get out of here.
Just go.
Honor bound or not, get out of here. And Finn's like, nah, we can't, because as a hero, I'm bound to my word.
And she takes him away.
Snatches him, flies away, leaving Jake behind, and in typical Jake fashion, lets Finn kind of just do that because he's too scared. And he was like, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Just like
I'll save you, dude.
like the lazy Jake, was it Witch's Garden?
Yeah.
So similar to that vibe where he's like, I can't help you, but
I can't do nothing.
for as powerful as Jake is, God, is he useless at times.
When he wants to do something, easy.
Yeah, because he can do anything.
Pretty much.
He like nerfs himself so hard.
I think that's what makes him interesting, though.
Yeah.
He's complicated.
There's another character. I'm going to keep bringing up Expedition 33. I don't give a fuck. You can't stop me. I finished the game. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Anyways, there's this all-powerful being named Eskie, and he's just like this giant, like chunky guy who can like, he's just like a dude, like, but he's like huge, like 30 feet tall, just big guy. But then,
Not 33 feet.
no,
Damn.
stupid.
No,
But
dumbass.
he swims real fast. He can fly, but when he flies, he just like flaps his arms, and then he just takes off. Anyways, and so he's awesome, and he's like so powerful, and you can like see like little cutscenes. Like he'll just like see a giant, like they're called Nevrons. They're like the monsters. He just like, boom, like supersonic speeds like right through a Nevron, just explodes them.
Whoa.
But he's so lazy,
Yeah.
and like everyone's like, God, he's so strong, but fucking sucks. Like he just like won't do anything unless you give him rocks. It's weird. It's a whole thing.
That is
He
weird.
loves rocks. Okay. Hi. So
Hey, guys.
before we get into conflict number 1, full disclosure, sometimes we do this. Our timer goes off and we have to pause mid-episode to do whatever our food thing requires.
Right. Like if something's rising, like with yeast, or something's proofing, sometimes we have to like change something over mid, like first half.
So, and we take a break and we do a little thing. Until that's done, we come right back. And that's movie magic, baby. But, okay. I was going to save my apologies for later because I have some funny things coming up and then I have to apologize for them. But I'm going to do that now. I'm going to do some of it now because my dish, and you haven't heard this yet, was intended to be raviolis.
Oh?
That were going to be in the shape of the bow tie.
Aw, that'd be so cute.
And then it was going to be smothered in like the red sauce.
Okay.
So the whole concept, and it was going to be...
That's where we landed, huh?
And it was going to be called the Once Married Ravioli Concerto. But obviously, you guys don't know what that means yet. Because you're watching along with us and you paused the episode along with the actual episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what had happened was we take a break, and because the dough had set for 30 minutes and I was ready to go at least start forming them, that didn't go nearly as planned. This is about almost 3 hours later, I was told.
Yeah, we're like a little over 2 hours later now.
So
from where you just heard us, and then now we're here.
Yeah, we time traveled. So what had happened was, and we're not going to eat it yet until the proper break, but what had happened was I went to go do the bow tie thing. They're not sealing. I don't know if you have a ravioli presser thing.
I don't.
I didn't think so.
But
and I couldn't ask you because that would then give away said dish.
Right. Did you use water?
Yeah, I used water. I used the fork method, and I've done it a million times.
Okay.
And also, full disclosure, it was going to be gluten-free, fully dairy-free. The cheese was going to be mozzarella.
Ooh.
It was going to be ricotta, and it was going to be parmesan. And it was all dairy-free. It was amazing. The sauce tastes good. I did have you taste the sauce because I was like, fuck it, at this point, whatever. And it wasn't supposed to even...
You guys will understand in a moment.
And it also wasn't even supposed to be sauce initially because it was just going to be the filling.
Yeah.
And then I was going to have the sauce just be on top,
Right, so the cheese was going to be the filling.
Yes.
And then the sauce was going to be on top.
So what I did was then I was like, okay, well then let's just try to make regular raviolis. Maybe this shape is just not working.
Right.
Still bad. Oh, no. Then I was like, well, what if I make just straight up pasta noodles? Because it's all the same family. They were just falling apart.
Yeah.
Gluten-free baking is not my favorite.
And this is one where you might have needed to actually have real eggs.
And also prep and for specifically making pasta because it's the whole thing. So
I do have a KitchenAid attachment to roll out and then cut pasta noodles.
Fantastic.
For future reference.
Sick. I'm never doing this again. And so finally I ended up I'm just going to serve sauce.
Yeah.
Because I ended up combining the sauce with all the cheese. And I was just like, this will make a good sauce for something. And then I was like, fuck, what do I do? And I ended up being like, pasta balls, sure. We're going to deep fry some pasta balls. And basically, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put sauce on it. And it's going to be like a little yummy little bite thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we got this. I pivoted, found a recipe for the pivot, coated them properly with the egg replacement and then some spices and stuff. And I just roll it around. And then we're like, oh, this is going to be great. We even had Jake run to the store to grab more oil. And oh my God, you guys.
This is where it comes off the rails.
Savvy's happy as can be, sitting on the fucking couch watching Smosh.
A sibling compilation, actually. Which
I'm
is
nervously
funny.
laughing along, like I know everything isn't fucked. And so then it comes to the time when I put it in the oil. Again, totally fine. They're actually turning out. I'm like, oh, haha, Savvy. This is ending up really rock hard. Haha, laughing. Don't even care. Just happy I'm getting something in.
Something done, yeah.
Then all of a sudden, to my utter surprise, I take a step back. Thank God I took a step back. Yeah. The oil, so the ball got so hot and it basically turned into popcorn, and that the inside of the ball didn't like the outer shell anymore that was really hard, and it popped And then
in the oil.
I'm not kidding. The oil could have touched the ceiling. Oh, no. It could have.
I didn't even look at the ceiling.
We should check because it went so high. And I was like, oh, thank God I took a step back. And then you're like, oh my.
And thank God we didn't take pictures before we cleaned up on this.
And I was like, Savvy? And she's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. And then all of a sudden it goes again. I'm like, no. Because then I see now her stove's on fire. I'm like, no.
I know what this episode's going to be called.
Okay.
And now her stove's on fire.
Now her stove's on fire. And the thumbnail's going to be awesome. So, her stove's on fire. We have a literal like grease house fire going on right now. And I'm like,
and we're both like,
oh God. We didn't handle it well. Savvy thought maybe some dirt. That was not her first thought. First thought was leave it alone. Like I turned off the burner right away.
Yeah. So what happened is it popped, and I was like, move the oil off of the thing.
Yeah.
And so we moved the pot of oil off of there. And so there's like a puddle of oil on top of the stove, and there's a little tiny fire on the top of the burner where the oil had landed.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, the burner's off now, so it's just gonna burn through that puddle of oil. It's gonna be okay. Little did I know.
I'm trying to pat it down.
Well, and it's through a grate, right? Because it's a gas stove top. Mm-hmm. So normally I'm like, oh, what we're supposed to do is smother it. We can't put a lid on it. Like, it's under the grate. For those of you who are wondering, this is Savvy from the future talking. And if you have a grease fire that you want to put out, but you also have grates on your stove like I do, you can use a large amount of salt or baking soda to help smother the flames. Anyways, back to the show.
The lid probably has oil over it.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Is little did I realize that there was oil all over the kitchen.
Yeah,
based off of a couple of pops.
The entire microwave was like covered, like the bottom of it and the front of it, really. But
so my brain was like, oh, there's just a little puddle on the stove. We'll just let it burn out. We'll open the windows. It'll be okay. And so I was like, no. No. There's
more than that. It's dripping from the microwave. There's gonna be a lot more damage if we just leave it. And then I was like, do I take up the grate? We were panicking, and then
actually it did just burn out though.
It did, but like it shouldn't have.
It shouldn't have, and thank God it did.
It was just smoking for a bit. Anyways, lo and behold,
be careful, guys.
Yeah.
Kitchen safety.
Maybe the oil was too hot, and with the combination of the balls happening to burst with such force.
What I'm thinking is there was probably like steam happening inside the ball.
Probably.
Like popcorn style, right? And then that's why it popped.
But my God, I watched it. Like, I don't know if you ever like saw it burst.
No.
It like popped like 3 or 4 times, like twice on the stove. Twice on the stove. And every time I was like just by it and had just walked away and it pops again. I'm like,
and it's hot oil.
Hot oil, like over 350 degrees of oil, because that's like it required it to like say it was like 350 to 365 was like the temperature for it. So I was like, I even went on the cool end of it. I was like maybe 330 to like just I'm like it'll heat up a little bit. But anyway, be careful, guys. Luckily, nothing in our kitchen was harmed.
No, everything was fine. It was just covered in oil.
God, the floors.
So we spent like the last 30 minutes cleaning the kitchen.
Yeah, cleaned up the grates and the whole stove, like to just no more grease, everything.
Mop the floor because there was grease all over the floor.
Thank God Savvy had like these excess towels, because when you stopped doing massage, you were going to throw these towels away anyways. So
yeah, they were actually, I was being lazy. They were in my car and I was like,
awesome.
I had meant to toss them. And so I was like, do you have any rags? And he was holding my like kitchen towels. I'm like, I don't want those to get all oily and gross.
Like, we don't have a choice right now.
And this was after the fire went out. But I was like, oh, wait, I do have rags. And they were sitting in my car.
Sacrificial rags.
Sacrificial rags.
Well, anyways, then I was like, Savvy, full disclosure, I was trying to make pasta balls. There's no more secret anymore.
But he doesn't know what mine is.
That's true.
And he's gonna freak out when he knows what mine is. Not that it's the same. It would be crazy if it was. Not that it's the same, but the different directions that we took.
Got it.
Very different. And you're gonna be like, oh.
Okay. Is it like the Bard Rogue thing all over again?
Maybe. But anyway. not as like dumb. You know?
Okay, well, let's get back into it.
Okay. Now that that's done.
So, conflict 1A, the kitchen's on fire.
No more.
Okay, now conflict 1. And now reading this, it's pretty funny.
Oh, God.
So far, Fale, so good. Bow tie. 'Cause that was the whole point. It was supposed to be bow tie. And so far, not so good. Conflict number 1. So far, Fale, so good. Finn's first mission is to help Marceline feed. And Finn doesn't, he's like, don't panic. Maybe it's just oats or sentient beans or oats. Whatever it is, he'll get through it. He knows. They arrive to the house. Marceline with a grim expression on her face.
Yeah.
Sounds like dinner, Finn. Open the door.
We hear this guy playing piano.
Yeah, we'll get there. He reaches for the knob and he hesitates. Can he really go through with this?
Being a hero, he can't let people get harmed.
He snaps and says he won't do it if it means innocent people get hurt. He can't. Marceline contradicts him and is like, well, aren't you bound by your word as a hero to obey me?
Which, I don't know. I would say
Yeah, no.
your word probably not as important as people's lives.
Right.
Finn will betray you just to save lives.
And did he? No.
No.
Well, he concedes and opens the door to see a man playing piano at candlelight or by candlelight with a big red bow tie.
Do you see all of the pictures of his wife behind him?
Shaggy dark hair, home littered with framed photos of who should be probably his wife.
Probably.
Big muscle mommy type.
Big muscle mommy.
Double his size and height, infinitely buffer and muscle. Suddenly the door whooshes open, the candles blow out. Finn apologizes. He's like, I'm sorry, man. As Marceline commands him to hold him down.
He's like, ugh.
He sighs and goes to do as she commands. And Jake is outside hiding in the bushes. We see him there, assuring Finn from afar not to worry and that he'll get him out of here soon. He's got the perfect plan. Marceline sees Jake, hisses at him, scares
in like
him.
a weird reptilian sort of way.
Yeah, she's got a lot of like stuff.
So many different faces this time.
Episode, yeah. Well, scares him. He runs away and says, I'm not actually running away. This is all part of my plan. Jumps back in the bushes. And then we cut back to the man Finn is pinning down. He's like sweating, crying, begging.
Please, human boy.
Yeah, which I'm like, what is he?
Well, because that's the thing is...
Obviously, Finn's the only human.
In
allegedly.
Yeah, the area and stuff. So it's like...
He did have weird teeth.
He did
have kind of like sharp and like spacious, but it was also like he could just have weird teeth.
Yeah.
He had the really upturned nose.
I don't know. It was something like, what is he?
Well, he's definitely humanoid for sure.
Oh yeah. But you know what?
Most characters
There's
are.
like the like roughhousers.
Yeah. They had like different skin though too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The Marauders.
I
couldn't remember it either.
Yeah. I was like, the Rowdy Boys.
But like, they're also just humanoids. But I'm like, this guy like looked the closest thing we've seen, I think.
Looked pretty human, yeah.
Just a weird looking guy, but like human features nonetheless.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He says, help me, human boy.
And please let me go. Finn wants to, but his code of honor prevents him from disobeying her, which he's like, I understand, son. I was once married after all, which is mortifying now that we're thinking about the pictures, because like, is she dead? Sad.
Yeah.
Did she leave him and all the pics are still up?
Oh.
Arguably sadder.
I imagine that she had died.
I think she left him.
You think she left him?
I think it's more fucked up, and that's how Pendleton
thinks. And he
thinks.
had a little tear.
Yeah. She cheated on him for a buff guy.
And then left him?
Or buff girl. Or BMO. Finn's
Bustle
like,
princess?
yeah, probably. Finn's like, what? We're not married. But he's like sputtering, and Marceline interrupts his sputtering. Say the dinner is served. As she lunges, Finn can't take it. He pulls the man away. Mm-hmm. And she tries again immediately. Pulls the man away again. And she's like, fuck you, henchman. I don't know exactly what she said.
Let me feed.
I command you to let me feed. And then her hands grow all red, and she casts like a little spell or a curse or something. Mm-hmm. And his arms curl up.
Like he has no elbows.
It was really gross. And so he can't hold the guy anymore. Mm-hmm. So she lunges once more. The man wails in pain.
She feeds.
And Finn screams, no!
Censored.
As his no was censored.
The scene that would appear to be Marceline biting the red bow tie in the neck was edited in Australia so that only Finn saying no in the
Got
next
it.
scene could be seen.
Got it. Well, and his arms are useless. He can't stop it. As she lifts her head from the body, we see his bow tie draining from red into white.
Into white, which in Evicted and further down the series in like Heat Signature,
Everything turns gray, right?
they turn gray, not white.
Even later, like the strawberry sheet.
Exactly. So it's like, why did this bow tie turn white?
Maybe on cloth. Who knows?
Perhaps on cloth.
I don't know. Well, now his accessory is white, and then we're like, as the audience, like, oh, duh. Each shades of red, duh. Duh. Finn clearly forgot that and thought she was just going to straight up murder this guy on his own floor. His, like, studio house because it's no
little
bedrooms.
Cabin situation.
Yeah, and to the man's surprise, he's alive and well. Mm-hmm. Or maybe he knows this. I don't know. Or maybe she was scaring him too. I don't really know.
It seemed like he was scared.
It seemed like it too. But he's alive and well and loves the new tie. He's like, oh, white
so
tie.
much.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
And then like passes out.
Yeah, I don't know. His eyes went all starry and like, ha ha, and then dead. And then
He died.
Finn's still confused. And Marceline's like feigning innocence. Kind of like, what?
You
Like,
know I eat shades of red sometimes.
wink.
Oh, wink.
As you can probably guess, this episode trend is just going to be her messing with him.
Of course.
You know, the whole time.
The whole deal.
And you know it's going to take Finn a while.
Yeah. My guy.
Cut 2. Marceline flying with Finn in the night sky. We've got plenty more evil to do. She cackles.
We've got some internal monologue.
Yes, Finn thinks to himself, what the fuck is wrong with this girl?
Is she cool? What's happening?
Is she messing with me or what? And she interrupts his internal monologue and asks Finn if he's thinking about how that man's bow tie looked like a bra. Censored?
Censored.
Knew it.
Marceline asking him if he was thinking the white bow tie sorta looked like a bra was cut. It was cut in the UK and the Philippines and reruns in Italy and Spain along with Finn's reaction. He's like, no.
Yeah, he's a young boy. He's getting defensive about bras.
Of course.
So, conflict number 2. You're going to like this.
Oh, yeah.
Big stakes, little jakes. I don't know, man. This episode is nuts. That's the full title.
Fair enough.
Big stakes, little jakes. I don't know, man. This episode's nuts. Screen wipe. Love a screen wipe. I've been noticing that they've been doing them a lot more in these last few episodes, and I've been noticing them every time. Screen wipe to the 2 landing in a graveyard. Ooh. Marceline, in a wide shot with Finn next to her, says, I know this place seems a little dead. Extreme close-up. Don't worry. It'll soon be undead. Finn shivers and
What a hard line.
Finn shivers and quivers as Marceline voices the incantation. Corpses buried in mud that's black. From death I command you to come back. And she raises her hands in the air. Skeletons emerge from their
all
tombs.
Scottish, too.
Yeah, apparently. She got way Scottish. It was freaky. And some of the skeletons are waking up. One of them's like, what's
up?
or like, what's going on?
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. And
I know I heard that and I was like, that's cute.
honestly, it seemed like more confused. Like they're like, what's happening?
Yeah.
But anyway, then Marceline's like, are you ready to lead an evil army of the undead? What does Finn say?
And he's like, no. And then he gets his little butt squeezed and he's like, okay.
He says never.
Never, that's what it was.
A skeleton literally sexually assaults him
Yeah.
into coercion and compliance.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Coercion and compliance, and frantically agrees. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yikes.
Yeah, problematic.
I hated that.
Me too. Just then, we see Jake pop up in the distant background behind Marceline's head. Kind of a little to the left. Mm-hmm. Then Jake screams and charges Marceline with a wooden stake.
Yes.
Big stakes.
Big stakes.
Marceline's like, what's that noise? Kind of turns around, and before she turns around, he shrinks down into little Jakes. Big stakes, little Jakes.
Big stakes, little Jakes.
And
He's like, sorry.
he turns around with the stake still in hand, running away. He's like, I'm sorry, Finn.
So when the first time I watched this again, I was with Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Because I watched Donnie and then I watched this one with him. Dad was like, what is happening when Jake shrunk?
Oh, yeah, he doesn't understand.
Because he's maybe seen an episode
Sure.
here or there, but we're watching it and Jake shrinks down really small and he's like, I'm sorry. And Dad's like, what just happened? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, what happened?
Dog got small. He got closer to the foreground, got smaller.
Pretty much. And he's just like, what is going on? I'm like, he's a magic dog. He can shrink and grow. He's like, oh, yeah.
He can also talk.
But also, like, earlier in the episode when he, like, falls into himself. I'm like,
Maybe he thought that was just like a cartoon thing,
maybe.
you know?
But he was just like, what's happening?
Cut to the Nut Kingdom.
Wow.
Welcome back to the Nut Kingdom, everybody. Haven't been here in 2 episodes. was Duke episode 20?
I think so.
Yeah, so it's been a while. Just kidding. Anyways, Marceline and Finn lead the Skeletons into the Duke's castle.
Finn's gonna go run up ahead and scout it out for you, sugar.
Yeah. So, in his words, he's taking a different tone because he's mayhaps learning that no doesn't mean no to Marceline.
Yeah, apparently.
So instead, he does agree, like you said, and he says that sounds bombastic, honey, and that I should go ahead and scout it out for you, sugar. He's attempting to use flattery, obviously, to get his way to go up and warn the kingdom about Marceline.
He's being sneaky.
Being a little sneaky. She just laughs as he sprints up, and he knocks on the door to be greeted by a cashew man, I'm assuming, because he appears to be a cashew.
Looks like a cashew.
He's wearing a party hat, and some confetti falls, and it's clearly some sort of party.
Do you know who his voice is?
Choose Goose.
Yeah.
Very, very clear. Finn comes up and warns him that his boss is coming to sack the castle.
The Nut Castle.
The Nut Castle. And then the cashew keeps his whimsical tone still. Doesn't seem very perturbed by this. And he's like, well, that's certainly bad news for us.
Yeah.
The Duke. We see the Duke. He's holding a little baby. Also, okay, let me say this. The baby kind of looked a little phallic. I want you to see. I don't know how to show you this right now. I don't want to lose our spot or anything. Can you look on your tablet or your phone?
Yeah.
Look up the Duke of Nuts, baby, and just because what's coming up is kind of problematic with everything going on, and that I feel like it was on purpose. With this context, it felt intentional.
Let's see, Duke of Nuts.
Baby.
I typed baby, and that came up with baby reindeer for some reason.
Okay.
Let me see if there's family. Oh yeah, this little guy.
Yeah, and do you see? Oh, he just disappeared. But if you scroll up, just the chin of it all.
Sure, the chin.
And I just thought coupled with all this dialogue that's coming up.
Yeah, I mean it's not phallic. It's more nutsick.
No, I'm thinking because
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I don't want to have to explain.
This one's a bit of a stretch.
Don't say stretch.
What else am I supposed to say?
Reach. Well, no, reach is bad too.
But anyways, yes, the dialogue that comes up is.
Let me show you because maybe it's better on in the specific scene I saw.
Perhaps.
Because maybe not the actual character art. That
a little bit more.
You know what I mean?
For sure, a little bit more that way. But I mean, do you remember Abracadaniel?
Yeah. Well, again, but he was his own. He's got his own issues.
His own thing. But yes, with the dialogue that comes up next.
Yes, which I know we're skipping around a lot, but here it comes. So shouldn't have said that. Here it is. Well, the Duke's holding his dick baby. And yells out to Lisby, the cashew guy. His name's Lisby. And says, who is at the door? And Lisby says, somebody who's trying to sack the Nut Castle. Come on, guys. And the Duke's now, and he's concerned. Lisby doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
The Duke's concerned, and he's like, why would anyone sack my Nut Castle? On my second son's first birthday. Seize him! And then they point blades. I guess at this point they're actually shaped like cashews or nuts, like little nut-tipped swords at him. And
spears.
Yeah. The skeletons continue their march, and Finn's trying to explain what's happening more so. He says, like, hey, no, like, you don't understand. An army of the undead is coming. And then that's when the Duke is like, oh, that's wonderful. And he's like, no. Like, he's frustrated.
You don't get it.
You don't know what's happening to you. Everyone run for your lives. And that's when Marceline flies in with her bass. All the skeletons fill the room. Mm-hmm. She's got her axe bass guitar and says, I wrote this song about a fisherman. And how does it go, Savvy?
First of all, this is the debut of Marceline's axe bass.
Interesting. I guess so. That would make sense. I just figured she would have played it in the first episode that she's in.
She didn't.
Okay. According to this.
there was the bass that was at the setup at the housewarming party thing, but that wasn't her axe bass or hers. She just like took it.
Got it. Okay, cool. Well, yay,
you
axe
look
bass.
so cute sitting in your boat. I want to suck out your eyeballs and rip out your throat. I want to suck out your eyeballs and rip out your throat.
The baby boy, whose birthday it is enthralled by this performance
Of course.
of a song with such brutal themes.
His son has been dying to hear her undead music.
Yes. Finn's begging Marceline not to go with this plan. And, her plan that
Please don't do this.
She's like, do what? And that's when the Duke comes up and does my son's been dying here.
So sorry, I've been skipping around
You
too
keep
much.
doing it. You do it all the time.
Because I like these
I want to
quotes.
suck at your eyeballs and rip out your throat.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's cool when she does it.
Oh, but censorship-wise,
Yeah.
in Australia and the Philippines, Marceline's Fisherman song only included "You look so cute
sitting in
your
your
boat"
boat.
instead of the other lyrics. I want to suck out your eyeballs and rip out your throat. The entire song was cut in the UK and reruns in Italy and Spain, cutting out 20 seconds of the episode. Specifically, everything between Marceline's "I wrote this next song about a fisherman" and "Don't do what" was cut in those countries. The Fisherman song played during the episode was originally a song about deciding whether to get a jelly donut or to take a shower, as seen on the episode's animatic.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Finn's still confused because now he's like, wait, what do you mean she's like supposed to be here,
Mm-hmm.
And Lisby adds that, I forgot that Marceline was playing tonight. And the castle screams because, as promised,
They're so excited.
Marceline said earlier to Finn is if he wants to see a whole castle scream,
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no. And, because obviously she knew what was happening. He
Yes.
didn't. So, yeah, the castle screams as promised and cheers as Marceline starts strumming her bass, which, ouch. I don't know if you've ever strummed a bass. It's tough. Well, Finn's putting it all together now. She frames, things in a bad way, but ends up doing good things. Mm-hmm. And hey, as far as alignment goes, sounds pretty chaotic good. We should revisit this whole alignment thing in classes. 'Cause she's a rogue.
She's a bard, clearly.
Rogue sorcerer because she can fly and she doesn't study. Been over this.
I don't remember what we rated her.
I don't know.
alignment
Probably true
on.
neutral or something.
Probably.
But chaotic good or chaotic neutral. I could see that.
Yeah.
Because just from this episode alone. But anyway, Lisby interrupts Finn's thoughts. Everyone's interrupting his thoughts today and tells him to stop
Just like
thinking.
me with you.
Yeah, and you did it again. Tells him to stop thinking so hard and just party hard. Finn agrees.
Heck yeah.
And begins to let loose.
During the Duke and Duchess of Nuts party, the music from the title card was played too.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
It's the music from the title card.
Aww. Marceline calls out to Finn and says, hey, Finn, you like cute things?
I'm like, yeah.
Of course I do. She shows him this little plant with a cute little smiley face.
With dimples.
It's a dimple plant, as it turns out. And she offers him to eat one of the fruits. And then, without hesitation, he goes, ow, chomps it. Boink, little dimple forms on his face. Fun fact. When I was a kid, and I still kind of think I see it, it looked like instead of like a divot, like a dimple, it looked more like a protrusion.
On the episode, yes.
I do see it both ways now. Like, I can see it.
It looks more like a protrusion to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can see it. I tried to screenshot it, but I couldn't get it because you know how that works. But anyway, should have just taken a picture. Anyway, yeah, around 8 minutes, you'll see like a little, what looks like a protrusion, but it's supposed to be a dimple. I see kind of both ways. But anyway, Marceline then asks Finn, once establishing that this plant is so adorable, to take it outside and kill it. And he gives him her axe base to do the job, which leads us to conflict number 4. If you want to guess that one. I think this one's actually gettable.
You think so? Mm-hmm. Is this supposed to be a clue?
Yeah, what was I just humming? You weren't listening. You were talking through it, asking if it's supposed to be a clue.
Okay, do it again.
No.
Please?
No. You have to know it's a song. There's a plant. That's all you need to know. I know you know this.
Hold on. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Can I look down? I couldn't even read it from here anyways.
And time.
No. Look, that was not enough. Look at me. Look at me. Send it to my brain.
I've been doing it the whole time.
A song about a plant.
Not about a plant.
A song and a plant.
You're so close.
I'm not.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to the jungle. Jungle in the jungle.
You got it. No.
That'd be insane.
Dimple plant of horror.
Oh my
Song and
God.
plant, and I was humming it.
Oh my God.
Cut to Finn outside with a plant. He says,
Dimple plant of horror?
shut up.
Is it dimple plant of horror?
With the music notes, yeah. He goes outside
damn it.
and he tells this plant he's going to murder it, even though he's not entirely
Censored.
sure why. Yeah, obviously.
Finn saying I'm gonna murder you. The dimple plant monster was cut in Australia.
Cool. I thought there was more because you kind of set it up like there's going to be more. As he goes to strike the plant, its cute little sleeping expression opens its eyes and smiles all.
Little baby sound.
And Finn screams and he says, I don't understand. Like, there's always a twist, but I don't see how this one works out. Like, this is just a cute little guy.
And he throws the axe base down.
And it makes a brrr, like bass note. Marceline comes out and says, there is no twist. Kill it now. Suddenly, as Finn's like, the plant grows into a giant, carnivorous, monstrous beast.
Yes.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes. I understand now.
I'm glad. And then Marceline kind of hits him with the "I told you so" of like should have hacked it to pieces when it was still adorable. Plant still continuing to get larger. Finn springs into action, leaping, cuts the plant.
Censored.
Cool. It bleeds.
That scene where the arm was cut was censored in Australia.
That's dumb. The plant bleeds its orange goop. And it goes directly into Finn's mouth somehow, and then his face starts populating dimples all over his face, like.
It didn't look like dimples.
No,
that looked like he was sick.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be dimples because it's a dimple plant.
I thought maybe it was like boils because it's like now it's the scary plant.
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be dimples. Anyways, a lot of stuff gets on all over his face. Eventually, it goes. He throws it up. Yeah. He's like sick. Monster grabs Finn after he froze up and puts him in his middle of 3 mouths.
I froze up.
Marceline sees this, not too worried about him, but says, oh boy, starts to fly up and help him, or at least check it out. But she finally ascends to the very top, simply picks the little flower with the face on top, and that effectively kills the plant immediately.
Yes.
Finn then cuts himself out of said beast, like heavy breathing and panting, and Marceline kind of comes right back down to him and says, not bad for a henchman. And he's like, yeah,
Yeah, he's kind of proud of himself.
Even though he didn't really do it, but that's okay. We fade into a new scene now. They're outside around sunrise-ish, it looked like. It looked like the sun wasn't fully up yet.
Beatles much?
What?
Strawberry fields.
Got it. I was like, what about what I said? Henchman was...
They're in the field of strawberries.
That's true. Well, actually, they're in a clearing of the field of strawberries.
Yeah.
Then Finn asks if, like, the sun, like, he's like, doesn't it, like, destroy you? And
yeah.
she's like, yeah, it
Won't
hurts.
that kill you?
But I kind of like it. It reminds me of when I scraped my knees up as a kid and my mom would patch me up, you
Girl,
know?
how bad were your knee scrapes?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, after we see what does happen to her, yeah. But I think she just means, like, the just kind of...
Actually feeling pain.
No, the what's it called? Not the active like sun, but like even like maybe with her umbrella covering, but like the ambient sun kind of just like Like
the ambient
the
light.
light kind of hurts, maybe. That's what she means. She's got an umbrella on. I don't know if I said that.
Yeah.
Like kind of over her.
She does. It doesn't seem like it hurts her when she's in the shade.
But like maybe like in the way that her knees scrape hurts.
Perhaps.
I don't know. Who knows? Finn does not know what she's saying because, he doesn't really have a mom. And Jake informed him when he was a kid that Finn came out of a cabbage when he was born. They both share a little laugh. And Marceline quickly pivots and says, Finn, I need you to strangle some pixies. Mm-hmm. Finn's like, I'm down. Like,
Sure, let's go.
let's do it, dude. His like hands are like in his hat all weird. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, so that was obviously like he does that later in the series too. But he obviously doesn't take off his hat yet. That comes up to cut a woman's hair. That's the episode where he takes it off. But this is like the first little peek of like, oh, you can take off your hat, not
Right.
like it's part of
not your
character's-
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing with it like it's actually his hat, which
Yeah.
it is.
For the first time ever.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the first time, but it makes sense. Well, he says, yeah, I'll strangle these pixies, which takes Marceline by surprise. He's being a little too casual about it. It's pretty hardcore evil, strangling pixies. And Finn's like, I'm not falling for it, lady. Like, you just like saying, he says, because you just like saying poop that jacks with my brain. Censored?
No.
Cool. Marceline doesn't like being predictable. She's like, started to like defend herself a little bit
What
and
do you mean?
like, what do you? And then she just can't help herself. She starts laughing about it because she never thought he'd catch on, and here he is,
No one thought so.
myself included. Then he asks, he's like, so what was up with like your old henchman? Like, what's that all about? And
Yeah.
she's like, that's just my old diving buddy.
Diving buddy is crazy.
More lore. Well,
Do you think they said diving buddy because they couldn't say drinking buddy?
maybe like dive bar, diving, who knows?
Perhaps.
She sucks on a strawberry, takes all the red out, and just
It's gray.
chucks it. Yeah, exactly. The strawberry's now gray. She chucks it into the strawberry fields, and
Forever.
there's an unusually large strawberry in the patch. Unless it's
Strange.
no, it couldn't be.
It can't.
It mustn't. It's Jake. Jake's in a strawberry costume. He listens now as like, I guess he wasn't listening before because now he's listening and he hears how Finn commits to strangling pixies. And now he's like, my best friend is under some vampire spell.
Yes.
Like there's no reason he would ever say that. But he clearly missed out on the whole other conversation before when Finn's like, I cracked it. You're messing with me.
Absolutely.
So he wasn't listening.
Selective hearing.
Yeah. Exactly. So, God, this one is what I'm talking about. Conflict number 5. You want to take a shot?
What do you mean this is the one you were talking about?
That was the one where I'm saying there's some apologies to be made. You don't want to guess?
Oh no. Go for it.
Umbrella Devil. Umbrella Devil. Get it?
Okay.
Fuck you. That's funny. You know what? Make your own damn podcast. I'm so sick of being treated lesser than, like I'm some kind of hot piece of ass. No, I'm not talking to you anymore, Savvy. I'm addressing the audience who just sees me as a universal symbol of peak male performance instead of a smart, sensitive, funny guy that I am. I am more than my stunning figure, Men today have it so... Okay, hold on. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop right there. I may have teetered a little bit into incel than I would have liked. Please forgive me. Toxic gossip train. Am I right? I'm with her.
Is this all about?
Believe women. Conflict number 5. Equality. Take it or leave it.
The whole thing was the conflict.
Yes, it was.
That's crazy.
I was literally dying to myself as I was like, I just kept extending it. I was like, because one time I did do it, like I was like, what? No, fuck you.
Yeah.
You try it, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I'm just going to keep going.
The whole thing.
So,
Oh my god, that was funny.
apology number 2, taken care of. I apologize for something I haven't said yet. That was tough. Well, Jake jumps from the bushes. The whole point was Umbrella Devil, Cruella Devil,
Yeah.
Umbrella Devil. That was all it was supposed to be. And then I was like, no, fuck you.
Why'd you have me even guess?
I don't know.
What if I said that verbatim, the whole thing?
I would have thrown up. I've been like, you stole my phone.
I like screenshot it and like sent it to myself. I just pull up my phone and I start reading it verbatim.
Well, Jake jumps from the bushes.
God.
And with a bandolier of like garlic,
Yeah.
he starts hurling them, makes her drop her umbrella.
Ella.
Die, unholy thing. The sun beats down and withers her as Jake comes to stake her. No matter how scared he is. You started this. Finn's like, no, dude, she's cool. Like, you don't have to do this. And he's like, Like,
You're being mind controlled.
yeah, with evil. Now back off and let me vanquish her from existence. Damn. Finn says, I can't let you do that, man. And Jake looks at him dead in the eyes and says, I love you, brother. And he tackles him. And while they wrestle and Marceline roasts, okay, fun fact, this is actually a direction I thought of for food. And I was like, no, that's awful. That's dark even for me and even for you.
Yeah, I didn't go that direction.
Okay, good.
That'd be really funny. I'm like, yeah, no, that's super dark.
Roasted marshmallows.
You would have been mad at me.
It's okay.
I think you would have been angry.
I just punch you.
You're like, this fucking sucks.
Well, Finn, I can't be mad at you now after everything. Well, Finn's starting to continuing to clarify that she's a good guy and that she's a radical dame who likes to play games.
Yeah.
Well, what are you even talking about, dude? Slams Finn on his back. Bah! And Marceline, through the pain, crawls underneath her umbrella. Ella. Finn finally kicks him off, and then Jake flies into the bushes to allow Finn to have time to check in on Marceline. You know,
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh my god, are you good?" Jake erupts in a scream and charges the umbrella, Ella, with the stake and stabs through the umbrella. Ella, hey! And the black mist, as he lifts the umbrella, you see like a black mist with a little face, and he's like, and it like disappears. And
Yeah.
she, as quickly as she won over our hearts, this ignorant, two-timing, sexist, terrible dog
No.
has slain our favorite vampire before our very eyes. Fuck you, Jake. Finn shakes off his mind control he was under and tells Jake that he did it and that he faced his fears and saved him. Jake's like, I did? Stupid fucking dog. And he saved his best friend. He's celebrating that and from a scum-sucking vampire. Runs away.
I saved my bro from a scum-sucking vampire. Was cut in Australia and the Philippines.
It should have been cut everywhere. Because it was a disgrace to celebrate such a murder. Finn watches him as he leaves. Obviously wouldn't go with him because I wouldn't go with him either. He's a murderer. So
It is crazy that
stays.
Jake just leaves.
Yeah, it was weird. But wait. Marceline's voice is heard again. Okay, Jake, I'm sorry. I take it all back. We're still besties. It turns out Marceline is in bat form, alive and well, in Finn's backpack.
His backpack.
And she's kind of asking if the coast is clear. And Finn's like, yeah, let's go. And she comes out with the, like, kind of grabs the umbrella and says, oh, dude, like, genius plan. Coming up with, like...
Having her hide in the backpack.
Turning into a bat and hiding in your backpack. Genius. It's like, that's what henchmen are for. Oh. Which reminds me, she says.
You're fired.
He's henceforth fired because of his
Wait,
henchmanship. She's a nasty woman.
No, don't say that.
You're fired. Honestly, didn't even think about it. He's henceforth fired from his henchmanship.
Okay, we can be done. We can be done. I don't like how this is going.
And it's not fun, you know? Now she's not tricking him anymore.
Yeah.
Finn's like, are we still down for pixie strangling tomorrow? She's like,
Definitely.
duh. She flies
Dumbass.
away. She shoots him in the face. The end.
The end.
Not the shoots him in the face part.
So, the last little bit of censorship was just that Marceline trying to scare Jake each time
Yes.
was cut in Cartoon Network Philippines. So, total amount of time that was cut was 32.5 seconds in Australia and the Philippines.
Hey.
Which is a big number for like an 11-minute episode.
Yeah. You made it to an 11-minute episode for sure, at least.
Right. So that's that. Where's the snail?
It is at like, I have the timestamp written down. It's like 6 something. Well, let's find it.
I had it, and it's gone.
6:39 under the Duke's chair when he's all celebrating about the undead being there.
Yes.
When he's like, "Oh, that's great.
That's wonderful.
That's wonderful." And he's like, "No, man, you don't understand." But he is under his chair, doing his little wave.
Waving. Doing his little wave.
Doing his little wave. Making a little Get snailed tonight.
Ew.
Get snailed
Ew,
tonight.
no.
Leave a trail.
All right, guys, we're gonna... Well, we don't have to get cooking, actually.
Full disclosure, we're actually not cooking at all because...
Oh, you gotta heat up your sauce.
I do have to heat up my sauce. But Savvy's is apparently refrigerated.
Mine's done.
And mine... Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll just plate mine.
Well, come back and see if I get the first unacceptable.
Probably not.
It's technically edible. And the sauce was good.
The sauce is good.
So let's try it all together.
Maybe we'll have a separate category for catching the kitchen on fire.
Nah. Leave it in the grading scale. Whatever you want.
Bye.
Bye. Fuck, dude.
Looking for someone reliable, someone who won't ask questions, won't hesitate, and will always have your back no matter how complicated things get? Here at Blackthorn, Henchman and Associates, we don't just provide the muscle. We provide loyalty. Our recruits are trained, discreet, and most importantly, committed. From the moment you shake hands, you can count on them to be by your side through every scheme, every setback, and every sudden disappearance. Because when you hire a henchman, it's not just a job. It's a bond, a promise, and a pact. One that does not end when the mission does. Blackthorn Henchman and Associates. Strength you can count on, and loyalty you can't outlive.
This ad is for comedic purposes only. Any companies, products, or services mentioned are completely fictional and should not be taken seriously. This ad serves as a wildly self-indulgent attempt to launch a voice acting career. No actual endorsements, partnerships, or corporate conspiracies were harmed in the making of this ad. Many will enter, few will win. Enjoy responsibly.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Welcome back to the Bad Podcast.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Welcome back, you guys.
We're back.
An unhinged mid-tro for an unhinged episode.
Seth, would you like to explain what you've made?
Well, open your eyes because obviously your eyes are still covered.
Oh, yeah.
You will see
Sauce!
a lot of sauce, 4 pasta balls. Yeah, I've already explained.
Are we eating all of these, or are we saving some of these?
I have the rest.
Okay.
So, yeah. If you want to know the name of them, I can tell
me
you
the
because I
name.
came up with the name.
Oh, it's very hard on the outside.
Aren't we all a little bit?
Nope.
Okay. I tried. This is actually called, before you take a bite, it is actually called the Sack of the Nut Castle because it was bad. All right. Dig in.
Cheers. Here we go.
That's crunchy, huh?
It's crunchy, but it's not bad. Oh, no, my shirt.
Oh, no, your shirt.
Oh,
Oh, no.
my carpet.
My jammies, my glasses energy. Honestly, not bad.
Not bad.
We're fine.
It could have been worse. Let me try one of the ones that was oil.
Oh yeah, that's the part I didn't explain. So with the remaining balls, because I had only had like 6 or something.
It would have been really good if it was all in the oil.
Damn. So with the remaining balls that I had, because I still had like 6 or 7 more, I had to bake them because we're like not doing oil again. Learned my lesson. And so the ones that are in oil, Savvy's trying right now, and they're better.
Oh, it's better.
Fuck.
You should try it though. It's really
I
good.
will. I'm gonna save it for the end. I feel like I don't deserve it.
Save the best one for the end, you know?
Yeah.
They did expand a bit more. They have like big old cracks through them because that's why they popped.
That is partially how it got the Nut Castle name, because they do kind of remind me of kind of like nuts. Busted.
You can't. You simply can't.
Simply did. Simply made. I mean, not bad for a 4th pivot.
Hey, better than Limp Disastered.
Anything was better than that. That was terrible.
Wow. I didn't set my kitchen on fire with that one.
No, you set my expectations on fire. In a bad way.
I was going to say, that sounds good.
No, it's bad. Or neutral. You want to know the crazy part? My first meal of the day. Okay, time for me to try the thing that...
The one that was in the oil.
The straw that...
The fried one.
The straw that lit the kitchen on fire is back. Oh, that's awesome.
Right? It was pretty good.
Mine tastes awesome. Look at that shell. It's perfect.
I know. So your third pivot wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Aside from the mess.
Right. It just caused mostly structural damage, so that's the only drawback
To the
in
house.
this.
Yeah. I literally don't know, other than they must have poofed up because of moisture, you know?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I have no clue. Well,
That was pretty good.
are you ready for my dish?
Not yet. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta clear your mouth. Your palate. All right.
All right. Let's do this thing.
So I call this a radical dame who loves to play games because
My spinach puffs.
it is emblematic of the entire episode.
Okay.
So we got strawberries
Yeah.
dipped in yogurt dipping, which is not just yogurt. It's also like involves a lot of other stuff,
Got it. The glue.
which is white, and it's
Which is
rolled in cashews.
Yes.
So white bow tie,
Yes.
nut castle, strawberry
Strawberries.
fields.
Got it.
Got it? One of these was from my garden. Can you guess which one? The tiny one? Yeah.
The one shaped like a football.
So go ahead and grab
I was
one.
like, I'm not eating that one. Quick question. Did you try this before? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Why?
I just want to make sure you took a bite and was like, oh, that's edible. Like, it's like a strange combination of textures.
Yeah, so they're like yogurt dipped strawberries rolled in nuts, right? So when I was looking up like, oh, what do you do to like with yogurt dipped strawberries? I literally thought you just dip them in yogurt and then put them in the fridge. There's more to it.
Right.
You mix in cream cheese.
Oh.
And it said to mix in vanilla and to either use strawberry yogurt or vanilla yogurt. But I did plain Greek because I know you don't love vanilla.
Ow, I bit my tongue.
Oh. So I did plain Greek with a little bit of maple syrup to sweeten it up a little bit.
I would have also accepted strawberry.
I wanted it to be white, though. For the white bow tie.
Typical. You're always saying that.
Shut up. Any comments so far? Or other than it tastes strange?
No, it tastes good. Mm-hmm. It's really good. I love strawberries.
So, the reason I thought you'd be like, oh, what the fuck, when you knew what my dish was because it didn't involve a whole lot of, like, actual cooking.
Yeah, mine can be a lot more involved. And it was.
It became a lot more involved.
Became more involved than I could have imagined. Mm-hmm. But that was really good. A yummy snack.
A yummy snack.
I would have honestly just eaten the shit out of, like, just the dipped strawberries, like, all day.
Yeah.
Because that was really good. The nuts were, like, almost a distraction.
A little bit. Yeah.
If they were more, like, ground, like, powdered, you know?
I thought about that, but I was like, but you want some crunch.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
but then also...
Because I thought it looked really weird powdered, is what I thought.
Well, it would look like graham cracker almost, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that kind
but
of,
it
like...
looked like the strawberries were fuzzy, you know?
I would say that because they were in the fridge for so long, like, the nuts got, like, softer.
A little bit, yeah.
So it's like, that's what I mean by the distraction. Where I'm like, when I bit, I was like, what's going on?
What is this? Yeah.
It almost tasted like the strawberry tasted like yogurt, and it was just
A
like
little bit, huh?
yeah. And so I was like, ooh, these are really good.
It tastes kind of like just strawberry yogurt.
Yeah, I just bit into physical strawberry yogurt, and then not like or solid, strawberry yogurt, and then like there's just nuts. But they weren't.
Do you not put nuts in your yogurt?
I mean, I do, but it's like it felt soggy, or I don't know. It was really good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just like, I would rather have had it just the dipped, but then
Okay.
I wouldn't have been the same in terms of theme. But it was really good.
Why, thank
Good job.
you. I did think about just doing it, and I was like, I have to add something. And then I also thought about drizzling with chocolate, but I thought you'd think that was too far.
It'd be too much for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
you nailed it. Okay, let's remind everyone kind of what we're working with here.
Of the scale, huh?
Yep. All right. 1,
Unacceptable.
unacceptable. 2,
Boom,
boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom. Big Ben. Anyway, number 3,
Check, please.
Number 4, flip
what the zip.
Number 5, nooch. Number 6, grease. Too soon.
Grease.
Too soon. Grease fire. Number 7, schmauzow. Number 8,
Slam a cow.
suplex. Number 9, tops
Tops
bluebee,
bluebee, which you would think is the top, but it's not because the top
is mathematical. Which I think if we grade on a curve today, I think we will be just fine.
We'll be just fine.
So today, just like yesterday, I didn't tell you about my day yesterday. Utter chaos.
Utter chaos.
So I do think I might be cursed. Because, sorry, I'm thinking about the episode title where you're like, and then her kitchen was on fire. I do think I'm utterly cursed because I got to work. They know I work at a bank, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The ATM is down.
I work at the bank.
What?
You know that? I hate people who work at the bank. Shh.
No, what is this from?
I work at the bank.
No, I don't know. I thought you were going to go, shh. I work at the bank. I played with your heart. Got lost in the bank.
No.
Oh, bank
Stop,
it,
stop,
bank
stop.
it.
No.
Parody license.
It's a TikTok sound. I'll show you later. But our listeners know.
Okay, I don't. Anywho, I work at the bank. ATM was down as hell.
Down.
Took hours. Maybe an hour. But we were down 2 people anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So it's me, 2 tellers, and my boss. Which sounds
But you
like
said 2 Tylers. I'm like, damn.
maybe my tellers are named Tyler. You don't
Both
know.
of them are named Tyler.
A boy and a girl.
It's me, 2 Tylers.
So me, 2 tellers, and my boss. And it sounds like a lot of people, but it's the beginning of the month when we're recording this. It's August. Now it's, what, the 2nd?
Yeah.
Yeah. So August 1st was yesterday. So on a Friday at the beginning of the month is like the busiest time. It's like
yeah.
Monday and Friday are already our busiest days. Pair that with beginning of the month, hellhole, hellscape. And we're already down 2 people. It was a whole freaking thing. Everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. And let me tell you, one of our tellers were off $2,000 inexplicably all day, and we couldn't find it. And then one of our tellers didn't speak up. Turns out they had exchanged money that they both forgot about without writing a little slip. So like basically bank. But like they swapped money when they shouldn't have without filling out the proper form. And then because they didn't have the form, they couldn't put it in their computer.
Right.
So it was a whole wild goose chase for no reason. Stressed me out since from 1 p.m. on where I was like, that's my whole day now, and we get off at 6 now, like on Fridays. So it's
course.
like I'm developing a damn ass altar, and then I just had the worst customers, and also we're interviewing people because one of the people who's not there is gone. So now we're interviewing for a position. So me and my boss are doing that while everything else is going on. So it was just a really bad,
It's busy.
stressful day yesterday.
It's busy.
And I was just laughing at the end, like, this is stupid. And then today,
Yeah.
so now I'm like, maybe it's me.
Maybe tomorrow you just lay low.
I'm just gonna, I think I'm going out in public with people too. So maybe
Oof.
wear an extra pair of underwear or something.
Bring an extra pair at least. Put in your pocket, man.
Because I might shit myself.
You never know.
Because that's the trend. It's
New
going
fear. I mean, it's not a new fear. Let's be honest.
It's a constant fear.
It's a
And
constant fear
it's
with how our
just-
tummies are.
It's just now being realized. So, anyways,
I did find that audio though.
Oh, okay, yeah, play it.
I hate people that work at the bank.
Hank Green.
Shh, I work at the bank. Here is $1.
Never seen that in my life. No. Thanks, Hank.
Well, I mean,
I know it's not his audio. I know.
No, that was the first video that
That's
I found.
funny. Hank Green, everybody.
Hank Green.
Okay,
let me see. The sound is from Quinn. It's titled Beach Bunny by Cloud9.
Whoa. Quinn. Swipe on his profile.
Yeah. At Quinn P. Sullivan.
I don't think he needs any more hype because that sounds...
1.3 million followers.
And 121 million views. So...
Likes.
That's what I mean, yeah. So
Which is crazy.
He's doing all right.
He's doing all right. But that's who that's from.
Shout out Quinn.
So that we give at least context.
That's fine.
Anyways.
Well, let's get right in these dishes.
Let's.
Dishes is a stretch.
For both of them.
Okay, so I'll be brave. Let's start.
You'll be brave?
Yeah, just tell me. Again, if you decide to be like, well, he persevered, that'd be nice. But I don't blame you. I also don't care.
So the balls that were cooked in the oil, the fried ones.
Do I get 2 separate grades and we average them?
I think that's might be where we end up. The ones in the oil, and I'm discounting the whole fire in the kitchen of it all.
So it is on a curve basis.
I'm trying to like separate that for the trauma.
Be objective.
So the ones that were cooked in the oil were better. They weren't fantastic.
Oh.
But they were like, compared to the other ones, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. You know what I mean? Don't look at me like that. He's pouting.
No, I'm not.
So
I said I don't care.
the ones cooked in the oil without factoring in the whole fire of it all, I'm going to say a good, and I hate to say this.
No.
Gris.
I knew it. Too soon.
A 6. The ones that were baked, I would probably give a flip.
Okay.
You know?
Both sides of nooch.
Yeah.
So
The duality of nooch.
the duality of nooch. The nooch factor. Coming out this fall.
If we were adding the whole kitchen fire part.
Which we're not. You said we're not.
But
you
if
said
we
we're
were,
not.
But if we were, boom, boom.
Oh, honestly, I would say unacceptable because it is unacceptable.
It is unacceptable. But I
light
also
your
felt
house.
bad.
But we're not factoring that. Yay!
Yay!
So it's basically a nooch. Yay, I got a 5. Okay.
A 5 is pretty,
That's fine. It's
pretty
edible.
generous, I would say.
Given
the situation.
Given the criteria, I did something. I did not set out to do it.
Yeah.
So that part of the box is left unchecked. So
You did, however,
improvise, adapt, overcome.
most of that. There was not a lot of overcoming. Because, no. There was not.
Tyler! You know what to do, Tyler.
No.
Get in the comments, Tyler.
Not Tyler who works with you. No.
Both Tylers.
No, because there was a lot of like, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, but that was the fire part, which you said is discounted.
It was also before the fire.
No, I overcame. I was just mad about it. I was like, fuck.
You're like, it's not turning out well and all that stuff. Anyways,
But that's the improvise and adapt and overcome
there
part.
was a lot of adapting, and that's why you have the 5 and the 6 or the 4 and the 6, you know, which equals to 5, because you did pivot and you did keep going.
I was really this close to being like, I'm not going to have food today, and that's fine.
I thought for a moment while I was like mopping some stuff up. So after the whole fire portion, Seth was like, I need to go lay down for a minute.
I just said, I'm like, I need to stay away because like I'm literally lighting everything I touch on fire. So,
But this was after everything was out and we had like mopped some stuff up. And so I was like, oh, I'm just going to keep cleaning here. And you're like, I need to go be by myself for a minute. And for a second, I was like, I wonder if Seth's going to just try to sneak out of the house and leave. Because for some reason, my brain's like, that's a thing Seth would do.
Seth's going to take off. We're never going to finish this episode. And now I'm cleaning up a house fire for nothing.
Where you just like get in your car and you start driving away. You text me like, hey, I had to go.
We'll pick this up tomorrow.
I don't know why my brain was like, that's what's about to happen.
That'd be pretty funny.
I would be pissed.
You would be mad?
Yeah, because I'd be like, no, get your ass back here. We're finishing this episode.
No.
If it's the last thing we do.
It almost was. Anyway, no, that'd be funny though. But, well, thanks. I'll take a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is probably 5 too. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You're pouting. Are you pouting? Be a man.
Mine's better than yours.
Barely. No. I'm gonna give, and I know it feels criminal that it's only this far apart, but I'm gonna give it a slam a cow 0.5 because
Okay.
I think to get to tops Bluebee, I think you needed straight up if you just didn't have nuts. But then it would be also like I think the nuts.
Just strawberries and yogurt.
Yeah. So it's like the nuts helped and didn't at the same time. So I guess 8.5 is kind of just where it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't thinking it was gonna get mathematical with yogurt dipped strawberries.
Yeah, but then if we were grading on the curve,
if we're grading on the curve,
then that means our scale means nothing.
just like grading on a curve means nothing.
Yeah, you still did bad.
Okay.
Yeah, we still did bad, but
We
compared
need
to
to
everyone
end this
else, it wasn't that much worse. Yeah, it's been an hour and a half. This has been real. It's been fun, but it has not been real fun.
We got last thing before we go.
Oh yeah, we gotta plug everything.
Well,
too.
but
I was ready to just hit stop.
I hit level 30 on Pokemon Go.
Yeah, you did.
And I created my first route this morning.
Yeah, you did.
So if you want to just take a walk, we can go take a walk.
I thought you were about to plug your Pokemon Go route for a second. If you want, you can go to. I'm like, no.
It's near my house.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy if I was like, if you guys want to both.
Unplugs your mics.
Like we couldn't edit it.
Right. No, it's live.
But what we're actually going to plug is
Ourselves,
our TikTok and our Instagram. You can find us at DDJLS Podcast.
And if you like videos in YouTube format,
Who wants to play video games?
no one, because that's not happening right now because we don't have a video game out yet. Something's in the work,
Hopefully
you
by
guys.
the time this one comes out,
We're gonna have a video game.
we're gonna have a video game. What?
That's what I mean, Savvy.
Oh, shit.
Something's in the works. We're gonna have. I'm just kidding. It's
With who?
You
You don't know them. They
go
go to a different school.
Anyways, we don't have a video game coming out, but we do have YouTube videos always coming out.
Yeah.
You can find us at DDJL's podcast or search up Dude Don't Just Lick Stuff. Dude, don't just lick stuff.
Exclamation point.
So don't
You can
forget
email
it.
us at ddjlspodcast@gmail.com.
You can find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
and Deezer.
I
And
think it's not that, but that's okay.
all the podcast places.
Anywhere you find podcasts, you can. This episode sucks. Can we start over?
We gotta go. Bye, guys. If you ever want to still listen to us.
No, I understand.
Real quick aside.
All right. Real quick.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
Probably the quickest aside we've ever had.
I don't even know if it's podcast related. It's gone, I think. Oh well, if I remember, I'll interrupt you later.
God forbid a bitch. I don't know where I was going with that, but I saw that you were drinking coconut water, so I had to capitalize. Okay. Let's begin.
It almost came out my nose, and I almost choked on it. So
Just
the
split
fact that I
directions.
held that together and aimed away from the microphone is pretty good.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Season
Say
1
that
episode.
again. Oh my god, sorry. I got paused. It's in my toe.
I hope to God you guys heard that. I'm not... Fuck. Oh my God. Okay, so it's just me in here. It's just me in here. She's cackling in the bathroom. She turned on the bath to wash the sauce from her toes. Just another episode of Dude Don't Just Lick Stuff. Coming up on Dude Don't Just Lick Stuff. I got sauce on my toes. She's back.
My toe is sauceless.
As God intended.
My shirt is not.
That's okay.